Hey everybody, Shoma32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 7th and 8th episode, season 4 of classic Doctor Who. This one is the 10th Planet, episode 3. I've been anticipating these two episodes all week. All week. I've not felt well the last week, so I didn't do as many reactions. I had to postpone a few. Luckily, I'm feeling better. I've had a shit weekend, so if I get more emotional than I usually would, I get emotional anyway. I'm not ashamed of it. Nobody should be, and that's fair enough. And if you don't cry, you don't cry. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm in a weird headspace at the moment, so apologies. But if I cry, because I think in the second episode I probably will, apologies. But also, I think everybody will probably cry with that episode because, like, I've never seen it, but obviously I've seen references to it, and I don't know if it was a reconstruction of the scene or what, but they've used something from that episode in Modern Who. So I know. I've said it all along. I know what happens in these. Like, I do own the DVD, but because of how my laptop's being and stuff like that, and when I use the program that I use to watch my DVDs from and also video files from and when I use the DVD player thing, drive in general, I've realized my camera freezes a lot more. My laptop will cut out, so I'm trying to take as much stress off my laptop as possible. So I am watching this straight from BBC iPlayer, okay, which is great. It's still got subtitles when I'm watching it straight from BBC iPlayer. So yay! Because sometimes, obviously, I don't know if all of the episodes were missing and they've got these 3 back, because obviously the 4th one's animated. But sometimes, like, the audio's lower and stuff like that, and it just happens with older programs anyway. So subtitles, because especially when I'm talking, I don't always hear everything, are very, very helpful. But I'm liking this story. I think the Cybermen, even though obviously they've upgraded probably multiple times in Modern Who, like we've seen them in Modern Who upgraded multiple times, they're still really creepy and quite scary. Like, I can imagine they'd be terrifying for little kids back then. Because obviously we've had so much more experience, so many different things changing and stuff like that. We've got more exposure to what technology and people are now capable of, that it might not be as scary to people nowadays. But back then, that would have been, they were creepy. And, like, I think that's down to, like, the way it was shot, the voice with the modulation, and also the performances of the people inside the suits were really good. Like, okay, they were sluggish, but they were still really well done for how cumbersome those suits looked. But yeah, I'm really liking. Sorry, I'm liking Ben and Polly. Ben's really cool. I really, really like Ben. They almost do good, like, male characters, like companions so far, like Stephen and Ian. They've been fantastic. And Polly's fantastic too. I really like her. I can't wait to get to know her more. But I really like the Doctor in this one as well, and the guy in charge of the base. Like, he he's frustrating. You're not meant to 100% like him, but you know he's trying to do good, but he's also going a bit too gung-ho with some things, which is how a lot of army generals and that get portrayed on media, even nowadays, to be honest. And how, I don't know. I don't know about the army enough to be able to comment on that. But the guy's performance is really good, and it's good to have actually somebody who actually is American. And I was so sad that the two astronauts. Sorry, my chair keeps sliding back because of how I've got my feet propped up because my back hurts. I still haven't got a rug for this floor. I need to measure the space. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. But yeah, it's nice actually having Americans in it. Like, there was the one guy, I think he was the first guy that got turned into a Cyberman. His American accent was a bit, I think it was meant to be American, but it was a bit weird. And it's like they had the Italian guy. He was a bit not so sure, but it's nice to see actual American representation, because it sounded, I think one of the astronauts that were on the ship that we saw, I think it was I think he was American too. And then I think, was the other guy a Kiwi, or was he Kiwi, or was he a Aussie? Because I couldn't tell because of the audio quality and because I was talking as well, but it made me laugh because his name was Bluey. So the fact, like, it was just great. And I'm really annoyed they died, but I like how they were trying to give them hope that they'd get back. I didn't see a body. When I don't see a body, I still hold out hope. I know they're probably not, but I can't help myself. You know? But I'm interested to see how we're going to wrap this up in 2 episodes. I like the fact that the guy that's like in charge that they were on the phone with, he was like, right, we need to do this, blah, 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 blah. And one thing I really like is like Ben had killed a Cyberman in self-defense, but he showed remorse. He didn't want to. And having a lot of the time, because like we've got the army guys are like showing like the guy in charge didn't regret killing him. But Ben, who was in the Navy, did. And it's nice to see not all people in a military branch or whatever are into the killing. It's nice to see that kind of thing. There's also the representation in this episode, in this story, has been really good too. For Doctor Who back then, it's great to see it coming in and seeing history change in how people are shown, which is like still happening nowadays in modern Who. It's great. But yeah, I can't tell. I'm trying to put off, like, I'm going to be even worse before I start the next episode. I've been waiting like all week, or actually no, since I've started Doctor Classic Who, I've been anticipating the next episode. And since William Hartnell's been my favourite all that time, I'm not looking forward to it. So I'm hesitating now. And also, if you see me like grimacing a lot and like rocking backwards and forwards, I do that when I get anxious anyway, which is, this chair is amazing for it. I'm in a lot of pain today. My hips are bad, my lower back, and just my spine in general, and also my shoulders really flaring up today. It's cold, so I've got a full-on onesie. I've taken painkillers. And also, I will keep shifting around and stuff like that, which when I do that, makes my chair all back. But if I'm shifting around a lot, apologies. Hopefully, my microphone will still catch up and stuff like that. And also, because I've had a kind of a iffy weekend and like emotion-wise and stuff like that for a few reasons, my anxiety is quite bad. Well, it's not ridiculous. It's not as bad as it has been like in the last few months. But just at the moment, because I might get emotional and stuff like that. So I've got, usually I would have, when I get anxious, I sit here like this, which Grogu's good for that. He's good for that. It's a good size when you just want to, like that. No, I've gone full Appa. I finally got Appa, so I'm taking advantage of it. Because if you've been watching my Avatar The Last Airbender reactions, I'm saying this in this because, well, tomorrow I'm going to be recording episode 9 of season 3 of Avatar The Last Airbender. So, like, you've still got, like, 20 episodes or so until I get to this point for that. So, I've been wanting one of these since episode 1, and there's 20 episodes a season. So, I'm very happy I'm taking advantage of it. And he's weighted as well, which really does help with my joints, like having that on my lap, that little bit of weight. Fantastic. Again, I'm delaying. I'm nervous about these episodes. But, yeah, I'm going to get into it because I need to get going. We need to rip off the Band-Aid and get started. I want to know as well with the story what's going to happen. I'm excited. It's Doctor Who. I love it. So we're going to get going. If you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick, you know, when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ooh. Right, before we get into the episode, we're checking. I really like the fact they've got new title cards for the episode. Or I don't know if they're going to do it for every single story, but it's cool. Like if they do, because like nowadays that's cool seeing different title cards for every episode. But for back then, like their budget has stepped up for this season. You can tell, and I've got to smear my glasses. God damn it. Anyway.
There are hundreds of them, sir.
Right, hundreds of ships. Shit.
Spaceships, sir.
I forgot about that. And that's how we ended it. Yeah, like that hurts my eyes. So I'm not gonna look at it with that coming across the screen. God damn it! Why do I keep looking back? But it's what? The Kit Peddler was the one that did the first episode. Did they do episode 2 on their own? Because the second person for this one. Yeah, and his son. I meant to mention that again. All over the place today. What's wrong? What's wrong, Doctor? What's wrong? What's wrong? What?
I've got enough on my plate without worrying about him.
Yeah?
Get him down to one of the cabins and look after him. You, give them a hand. Yes, sir.
Okay, at least he delegated somebody to help. He has got priorities. It's the whole planet he's got to look after. But what's going on with the doctor?
You sound very head up down there. Yeah, there's some loss of power when I'm in orbit on the same
Oh,
side
it's
of
his
Earth as the
son.
planet, but it picks up again on the far side.
Stay on the other side if you can.
You won't be meeting up and docking with them now. There's been a little trouble.
That's putting it lightly. He doesn't want to worry his son. Get to the other side of the planet. It doesn't matter where you touch down.
But come on, Polly, we must get back
Get
to
him
the
down.
control room.
No, you can't. It's a
Seems
doctor.
all right. His pulse and breathing are normal.
I don't understand it.
Okay, they obviously haven't come up with the 2 hearts bit yet then.
Nothing we can do till the quack gets here anyway. Come on.
All right.
I don't blame her for not wanting to leave him.
Sounds kind of spooky. No, I have another report so far.
Well, they're on your orbit about 30 miles below you.
Oh, okay. I like how he actually looks out the
No,
window.
I can't see anything, but it's pretty dark down there.
Oh, they must be on that side. Okay.
Now take care, son. We'll get you down as soon as we can.
Great performance by this guy in this story. Like, because you could hear it. He's trying to keep composed, but you could hear emotion in his voice.
Earth is being drained of its energy by this so-called planet Mondas, whatever it's called.
Mondas, yeah, that's
There's
it.
nothing we can do about any of them.
Impossible is not in my vocabulary, Dr. Barkley.
And just how do
Nice.
you propose to do it?
By using the Z-bomb.
The what?
You can't do that.
It's the doomsday weapon, mister.
Shit.
Lightly primed that could split that planet in half. There are 2 or 3 at strategic positions around the globe. We have
And
one
they've
of them,
got them?
and the means of delivering it to Mondas.
Shit. Okay. Like, for that time period here and something like that is probably quite scary. Still is nowadays. It always will be.
Request permission, sir, to take offensive action against this planet.
What action?
You know what,
The
action?
Z-bomb, sir.
Yeah, but the radiation will come down to Earth.
We can't take the risk. This might have disastrous
Yeah.
effects, both on Earth and the atmosphere. We would
Yes.
have to consult our top scientists.
But there isn't time for consultation.
Like, I get what he's after going for, but I like the fact we're seeing both sides of the argument with this.
Do give me authority to take any action necessary against the Cybermen?
Except for this.
You must do all you can.
Yes, sir.
Technically, he said he could do anything now, so he can still fire it.
Declare to stop the countdown.
Surely you haven't got the authority to use that bomb.
He said
Secretary Whitner has
anything.
given me authority to take any steps necessary to stop the Cybermen.
Yeah, but
He's
I
not
bet it
te-
didn't include using the Z-bomb.
That is my order!
Look, tell him he can't use this bomb, Barkley. We'll all go up with it.
Now look, you.
It's so interesting to see this. Like, commentary on... I don't know when everything was happening back then.
You. Take him out of here and lock him up with a doctor.
Come on, I want Barkley to help them.
But the doctor said that it's not only Earth that's in danger, but Mondas itself is in far greater danger.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, why would they bother coming here?
True.
But he said eventually it would absorb
sitting
some
back
energy
so I
and
don't
burn
knock
itself
cable
out.
in
Or
the
shrivel up to
cable.
nothing. So all we've got to do is wait.
Wait. Sure, wait until...
I love seeing both sides of this argument of using the bomb. I don't think they should be used. I don't think stuff like that should exist.
We're going to...
I don't
make
think it should.
disappear just a little bit sooner, that's all.
But don't you
Really
see,
don't.
General? A nuclear explosion on Mondas would deliver
So
a terrific...
I really like seeing like both sides of the argument.
Doctor! Doctor!
What's going on with them? Is it to like not use William Hartnell because of his health?
Must be a way out of here somewhere.
What, get back to the TARDIS? Is he going to try and pick the lock? Did they not check him for stuff like that? Really? Ben, be careful. It's not going to open that easily if it's on an army base, right? Vent. Is that a vent behind him on the wall? Yep, okay, there's another
Wait a
vent.
minute.
Be careful, Ben.
I wonder where this leads to.
Be careful. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, but with radiation, that probably won't do shit, that protection.
Oh, come on, Barkley. What are we waiting for?
Last minute check, sir.
Barkley? I thought Barkley was the guy back at the thing. Has he come down here too? That's not Barkley.
Yes, sir.
Well, at least you agree.
It's the other one. Yeah.
If we get this away, do you think we stand in a chance?
Oh, he must have been talking to himself, like saying, come on, Barkley, what are you doing? Or he just fucked up.
I mean, nothing is known. The results of this bomb are quite incalculable.
What's the matter? You scared?
No, not exactly.
You fucking should be scared.
I'm scared for that son of mine.
No, I'd be fucking terrified about what that bomb would do.
4, 6, 8, 8.
Like, things like that should not exist.
Praise Lieutenant Cutler, sir.
Keep trying, man.
Lieutenant,
Keep
oh,
trying.
Lieutenant's the son. Okay.
No captures use 5.
Come on, you gotta get him back down, please. You couldn't save the other one. Save these guys.
I'm trying to get in touch with General Cutler's son.
Look, you just keep your mind on making coffee, will you?
He's stressed, love. You gotta know he doesn't
I'm
mean to
sorry,
snap.
that was rude.
I like that he
Must be
apologised, though.
scared stiff with all that's happening.
I am rather.
Well, try not to worry about it.
But it's a bit fucking difficult not to.
Well, the radiation could affect us, and there'd be a certain loss of life, and the vegetation
Complete.
would, well, suffer badly for many years.
And you're prepared to just...
That, and if it turns into a sun, everything will burn to a crisp that close. Right? So it's relatively close to Earth, isn't it, by now?
It would probably mean the end of Cutler's son, but that's one life against millions.
I know, but one life is
Follow the
worthwhile.
general's orders, he's bound to, well, carry on on his own without me.
It's very
He's a
true.
very ruthless man.
And it's his son. He can't help himself. Now his son's involved.
Anything to report?
Yes, sir. The signal on the screen is still there.
Be careful,
It's
guys.
been stationary for the last 10 minutes.
Let me know the moment
Shit.
it starts to move.
Yes, sir.
Any word from my son?
Can't keep erasing, General.
What?
The signal, sir. It's moving. Coming in
Shit,
fast.
shit.
015.
They come into here?
Heading.
Straight in here, sir.
Well, that answers my question. Okay.
We'll let them land and then ambush them with their own weapons.
Okay. To be honest, I don't mind. I'm okay with like them killing the Cybermen because, like, if I got turned into a Cyberman, I'd want somebody to do that to me. You know, I want them to take me out.
Put
I don't wanna
Section
be
1
that.
under snow camouflage and issue them with the captured Cybermen weapons.
Issue them. There's a 2, or was there 3? Because there was 3 Cybermen, wasn't there? Still, it's not much, is it?
Bomb's in position, sir. Will you check it now?
Right. Just
Come
time
on.
before the battle commences.
He is seeing him a bit too excited by it. Come on.
To go and see Ben. He may be able to help. Hurry before it's too late.
Come on, Barclay. He did seem to be eager. Ben, stay there.
Ben?
Oh, Stroke, you gave me a turn in, Duchess. Well, he's just the same. The quack's been to see him and says he'd be all right, though. Now, look, is there anything we can do to stop this rocket?
Well, it can be immobilized quite simply if we can get into the rocket silo.
But how?
If I or anyone else tried to tamper with the controls, we'd be discovered immediately.
Well, is there any other way in?
No.
Ben, be the vent.
Well, there is one way. I designed this part of the base. That ventilator shaft leads straight into the rocket
Perfect.
silo. And I doubt if I could get into it. It'd be a
Ben
tight
or Polly
squeeze.
could.
But I might.
Yeah, Ben's quite small.
Wouldn't we distract him? Get him outside?
Perhaps. Now look, this is what you would have to
I
do.
love the fact he's helping because he seemed really reasonable from the beginning.
Just level with the wall.
He's got to be quick though because they don't want to be suspected.
Plug, servo, leads.
Oh, I like his writing. Not very easily readable, but it looks nice.
Inside, you will see 4 small plugs. Take out
I'm
any
glad
one
he's
of them.
telling him though, and not just like a lot of shows would be like, right, just go in there, turn it off. He's actually explaining it to him. That's nice.
The Cybermen. Now look, this is what you'd have to do.
Nice, come on. I love the fact he's telling him. I love miniatures in this show so much. Where's the TARDIS? Is it under the snow there? Or are they not exactly near the base? Because it can't get too covered in snow, because otherwise the that opening would just be covered. Ooh, crap. 4, 5, 6. Ah, they've got the things there underneath the snow. I was wondering what that was. Nicely done. And plus, if they can destroy them, if they can kill them, they can take those, capture those, and then they'd have more. But hopefully there won't be other Cybermen having landed. Oh, there's not. Obviously, if it was life and death, I probably would be able to be made through there. But on my own, I get claustrophobic. I can't. Come on, Ben, be careful. Be very careful, Ben, buddy. I really do like him. So I like how he questions things. I like how he's brave. I like he shows remorse for things. He's really, really good. Oh, nice. He ducked. Didn't just assume he wouldn't look. Come on. I like Barclay. Ben, hurry the fuck up. Oh, boy. It's making me nervous, this episode. Now I'm starting to rock in my chair. Ah. The doctor going to wake up? that? Is that Ben coming back? Close the fucking vent down, love. They're going to see the vents open. Mate, you're not going to see the vents open and there's a body missing? Well, he's shit at his job. There was meant to be 3 people in there. Although, no, she's not meant to be in there. Ben is. I got confused. She was meant to be doing the coffee and that. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Well, those vents are weird. That's not going to be easy to put back up, is it? Grab the other stuff and hurry. Can they maybe bring one of the Cybermen in and examine them? Okay, that's the top of the base as well. I'm hugging. God damn it, my camera again. Right, I'm going to freeze. 2, 1, froze.
Tell them to bring the captured weapons down to the guard room.
Oh, it's good. He started at the beginning of a word. That's helpful.
Where's Barkley?
Shit, he's asking about Barkley. Oh, pants.
Maybe to the rocket silo.
Why would he do... No. He just went for a walk. He's feeling
What are
stressed.
you doing here, Dr. Barkley?
General, I was just checking these with Haynes.
Oh, no. Ben's still in there. Ben? That's assault of a civilian. You might have just really damaged and hurt... Well, really hurt him.
You'd just better make a good job of that launch.
What are they going to do, though?
Okay.
Because they can't fire that off. You can't do this. Keep hesitating for as long as possible, Barkley.
When are you going to bring me down?
Well, we can't do it just yet. You'll have to hold on. We have to deal with Mondas first.
Hey, wait a minute.
Shit.
The capsule's getting a little slow on the controls.
No.
It loses and then picks up again.
Yes.
No.
Now, don't worry, son.
I want him to get his son back. I really do.
Ben, please wake up.
Oh, he had a bad fall.
Gantry team.
I won, okay.
We can't have this happen.
2 minutes. Starting from now.
No.
Oh, what happened?
I'll tell you later.
Radar vectors check.
Yeah, what are they going to do? They can't let it happen. Barkley tried.
My head is splitting.
Did you
You all right?
remember?
I can't think.
T
Is he
minus
okay?
140 and
He
counting.
better be bloody all right.
Stop the countdown.
That mean they found the fault?
I don't know.
What's the matter with those range computers?
It's only a minor fault, General, holding at T minus 135.
It had better be minor, Dr. Barkley.
I get why he's determined, though. I get it. Doesn't mean I like it, but I understand why he is like he is.
To fire after all you've done.
T minus 125. Raise the missile.
What are they going to do? No, honestly, I hope the Cybermen stop it. Because they can't have it fire. I really don't know what they're going to do. I was expecting it just to fall over then.
Switch firing circuits to auto action.
Come on, what are they going to do to stop it? They've got to stop it somehow. You can't fire that off.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, you... Oh, that's an evil time to pause it. Oh, I'm so glad I'm watching the next one. Or more so not, but I'm glad at the same time. Like, I want to know what's going on, but what the reason for what's going on with the Doctor is. Because we haven't seen him get hurt or anything. Like, I don't know. Wonder what's going on with him. But, again, I get what's going on with the General. I get why he wants to do what he wants to do. But I don't agree with it. But again, I get it. I do get it. But those type of weapons should not exist, in my opinion. They really, really, really should not. But, oh boy. I don't know how... If that's firing off, like that kind of thing back then must have been... that might have been even more terrifying than the aliens, than the Cybermen. Because, like, oh, jeez. I really don't know how they're going to stop this. Or how we're going to get to what happens. I don't know. I hope we get some kind of explanation about what's going on with the Doctor. About why he is seemingly unwell. It's like, what could have caused, like, him to... Because I'm annoyed, because my camera did freeze twice. during this. Luckily, hopefully I'll be able to edit around it. But I'm worried about not having remembered what could have caused him to fall unwell. Because I'm stressed, I'm distracted. My head is hurting, but I don't know. I really don't know. I hope we get some kind of explanation about what's going on. Yeah, I am intrigued to see how they resolve this with the Cybermen in one episode. Oh, God, I got to do the next one now. Oh, if I was hesitant with the first episode, I'm hesitant now with this one. Oh, but I got to do it. I got to do it. Got to get into it. I'm really nervous. I'm anxious. I'm nervous about the episode itself. I'm nervous about my camera cutting out. And just stuff like that. I've now got the camera directly attached to my laptop instead of through the hub. And hopefully that will help. But if it does crash again, apologies. I will try to get around it. Anyway. Oh, I don't want to start this episode, but I do. Got tissues ready. I know what's coming. Breathe. Boy. Ugh, let's get going. We're going to get going with this 4th episode, episode 8 of the season. Let's get going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh boy, I'm not ready for this episode. Ah. Oh boy. I'm going to need Apple. I'm going to hide behind him multiple times and I'm going to I'm going to keep looking out for my camera. That didn't happen the last 2 times, did it? Anyway.
In just a few seconds.
Yeah, it's animated. I keep literally just looked at it and saw it was animated. Forgot. But let's see what this animation's like. I hope we got some surviving episode for the end of it. I really do.
10 seconds. 9, 8.
It looks cleaner. It's different, the animation. But still same-ish.
Wow. Blast off.
I'd literally just looked and saw the thumbnail of BBC iPlayer and it was animated and then it just went out my brain. Oh, it didn't happen? Draining the power, of course. It's not him. No, it's because the power got drained.
Your Cyberman friends may have a...
No, I think it's because the power's been drained. I bet the Cyberman knew it was there, saw a big bit of power.
He's gonna get worse. Get him up!
No need.
Hey, there he is. Oh, the animation on his face looks nice. That looks gorgeous.
Get over there.
I must protest.
Move! Dyson, get through to Zeus 5.
What's happened to you, Doctor?
Oh, I'm not sure, my dear. Comes from an outside influence.
Is the Cyberman draining his power?
I'm going to give you one more chance or you're going to get killed with them.
Don't you kill Barclay.
This rocket, and neither can you.
How long will it take you to refuel?
Long enough.
I think it's been drained of power.
Let's throw you at the plate. Get up.
He's losing it, I think. I like Barclay.
I'm getting a signal, sir, from Lieutenant Cutler, sir.
Come on. No. It wouldn't have happened in time. They wouldn't have been able to do it in time. It wouldn't have made enough difference.
Control's gone again.
No.
It's like being on a switchback. I can't see through.
Oh no. The bomb wouldn't have made enough difference in a short enough time.
The enemy. I'll tell you who the enemy is.
He's lost it. Somebody needs to take him out. Relieve him of duty. Relieve him of command.
You killed my son.
But sir,
My
he's
son
landed.
is the only person I gave a care about in this whole world. And you killed him.
He didn't know. No. What about the guys that had the weapons? General's gonna die? No. I didn't want him dead. I like the animation on them. It's creepy. This looks good. It works. It works for this.
We do not believe you. We have seen a rocket missile aimed at Mondas.
That is so. We prevented it being fired
Yeah,
at you.
they did.
We helped you.
Can we trust them?
No.
Of course we
We
can't.
have no chance. We must play for time. Quiet.
Okay. just playing for
Well,
time.
sir,
Good.
What have you decided?
We cannot talk while that missile is aimed at Mondas.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Understandable.
You three must go to the rocket.
We must do as they say.
Oh, be careful, Polly.
You are needed
love
to help
Ben.
with the warhead.
Now look here, you're not taking Polly.
Let me have
Ben, come on. She can do it.
Doctor, I do think a good idea.
Go. I think it is wiser.
Oh, very well. Come on, Dust.
No, I'm really liking the shadows on the face. On the faces are really well done. At least for the men, anyway. Polly's a bit that, but like for the older men, there's a lot more definition. It's really cool.
What kind of a chair is that? It's horrible.
No.
Keep back! Keep away from me!
No. 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 They're not going to do it to her. Not Polly. No. Right, because... Please tell me it's just a cell. It's not going to... It looks awfully like... No. 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 They are not upgrading Polly.
Tell General Cutler there have been mass landings of Cybermen in many parts of the world.
Shit.
I am now.
No. Oh, don't kill this guy. I like
We
him.
are proceeding according to plan.
What's the plan?
As soon as you are ready,
They're not going to let you live.
evacuate.
They're going to blow the earth. Are they going to blow up the earth? They cause a great massive, like, short burst of energy.
It's quite obvious, isn't it?
Kill you all.
No destruction of the earth.
They're going to use the said bomb to destroy
Shit.
Did you all hear that?
Of course, it all makes sense now.
Well, yeah, of course, it's cyber. But then again, that's our experience with the Cybermen influencing how I'm feeling.
The doctor told us to play for time, right? And I've got an idea.
Okay, what?
Well, I might at least hear it. I don't hear any bright suggestions coming from you two guys.
on.
Well, look, any idea how strong these Cybermen are?
Rough idea.
Yeah, well, they could lift a man like it was, well, like it was a wrench, right?
Yes, well,
But they're
Yeah.
also pretty advanced geezers, way ahead of us.
Uh-huh.
what has this got to do with it?
Well, that's just it. With all this, why should they need us?
That's very true. Are they going to work it out?
They use us because they daren't handle it themselves.
Yeah, but the point is, why? Well, you're the scientists.
But don't you see, Dyson? It could be that they're afraid of radioactivity.
Uh-huh.
Get this one inside and see what it does to him. Now, look,
Maybe it interferes with the machine parts of them. Are they going to reveal that that's their former, like, members?
help! Help! Come in here, mate! There's something up! Help!
Oh, it really does affect them.
So where? We're okay right where we are.
And they can't set off this bomb while we defend.
Very true, and they can't come in.
The answer is no. We'll just sit tight here until Mondas breaks up. Now then, you better release the doctor and Polly and send them down here.
Yeah, but they ain't got radiation suits.
Mondas will not burn up. Take the old man up to the spacecraft.
Oh,
You will
God.
regret this.
I'm so nervous about what's happening to Polly.
We give you 3 minutes to start fusing the warhead. If you fail, you will never
Honestly,
see
I think
your-
I think Polly and the doctor will be willing to sacrifice themselves for the good of the earth. I think they would do.
What did you do that for? Now we can't communicate with them.
No, and they can't spy on us either.
Very true, very true.
Do.
Okay, what? Oh, great. We don't get to see the plan.
You're not thinking of carrying that thing around with you, are you?
I'm not asking you. Can it be shifted, Dr. Barclay?
To where, though?
Think so.
Come on, what?
That's radioactive.
Or is there anything you could tell them is radioactive?
Well, what's it like? Is there anything that can be moved by hand?
Well, if we extracted the reactor rods, they could be carried for a short distance, but it'd be a very tricky operation.
And what if it gets near anybody else? They'll get sick and probably die.
Do you really think those Cybermen intend to let us live?
They gave us
Exact-
their word.
Oh, bollocks. They'll break that word.
They've got no feelings, remember? They
Exactly,
told us
yeah.
that. So what's to stop them? Anyway, you might as well face it, mate. Your number's up either way. So why not try, eh? We need your help anyway, okay?
Why is his number up anyway?
Our planet is nearing saturation point.
I like that picture of
We
it.
must lose no time. Switch on the monitor.
We
Their
can.
3 minutes is up. We must hear their decision.
There is no monitor because they unplugged it.
Pull them away from yourselves. Gently does it, very gently. Stand by the emergency power switch.
Yeah, but what
The light
about-
will be fading any second now.
My dad would probably be picking this apart like crazy because he was a nuclear engineer.
Then we shall all freeze to death. If this don't work, mate, you needn't worry about the cold anymore.
Oh, but what about everybody else on the bloody base? You're going to make them sick.
Now look, I'll draw their fire, so when you hear the sound of this gun, start coming forward. Do you really think there's enough radiation in these two rods to trap them?
Just.
Okay, come on.
Okay, good idea. Okay, they're just trying to trap. They're not going to go around the whole base. I thought they were going to come to the control room, and I was like, no, that's a bad idea. There's men in there.
Unless you have to. We need them
Gas.
alive and conscious.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm really liking the use of shadow in this episode because, like, they've it's made the animation look better. Are they going to pump the gas? No.
Now!
That's one.
I can't hold on much longer.
Where's Dyson and the other bloke got to?
Oh, no.
Humans are behind the door. Let the gas do its work.
Yes, well done, boys. Oh, no. One of them got taken out. But he got to them.
Don't get Buckley out of here.
Oh, poor guy. That's the guy they said it was his... No, it wasn't. I'm getting confused.
Hey, they still got the Doctor and Polly.
Hey, wait! If you try and tackle the spacecraft on your own, you don't stand a chance. We don't know how many Cybermen there are.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how it works.
No, well, do anything. Make
God
a signal.
knows.
Draw them here.
Is that wise? Well, if that spaceship takes off, we're never going to see them again.
You may bring them all in on us.
Very true. Come on. Do they not introduce the using humans to upgrade them and expand their people in this one?
They must get those reactor rods back.
Hang on, they're coming back.
Look! Here they are.
Oh no! I thought I saw them at the top.
Weapons.
What was the Doctor's plan?
I can't believe it.
What's happened? Is it breaking up now? It's stuffed. It is not turning into a sun because we will be. They would be screwed if it does.
It looks as if it's melting.
Breaking apart.
It's falling to bits.
The end of Mondes.
Shit. Okay. Oh, it's killing them. They're breaking apart. Oh, that would have been interesting to see in the original episode.
They must have been entirely dependent on...
That's why they needed Mondas to survive. Okay. Oh, he's alive! I'm so glad, but his dad's not. He's going to find out his dad's dead.
What happened? Where have you been?
Here, let me have that.
Oh, no, his dad. You got to tell him his dad.
Hello, Geneva.
Hey,
Geneva.
the Doctor and Polly.
Shit, you got to go get them quick.
Hello, Snowcap. Who's that, Barclay?
Yes, we are just getting full power back. The danger is apparently over.
The Cyberman menace has ended all over the world.
Well, he knows that very quickly.
Where exactly shall we begin?
God knows. Oh, Doctor. Oh, thank God for that.
Ben, help me, get me
All
out
right,
of
don't
this.
panic, love. I'll have you out soon.
Oh,
Oh, that opened nice and easily. But what about the Doctor? He does not look well.
it just fizzled into nothing. Then it was
Oh.
awful.
Yeah, what's the matter with the Doctor?
I don't know. When the lights went out, he just seemed to faint.
Is this going to be animated, or are we actually going to see the actual the actual moment?
It's all over. That's what you said.
Oh, Doctor. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it.
I must go now.
Are we going to go back and say goodbye or anything?
No. No, I must go at once.
I wish we could see this episode. The fact that they would destroy this episode of all episodes is so fucking infuriating over any other episode. In fact, this one is just unforgivable that this one's was destroyed.
Open the door! You can't leave us here of all places! Open up!
No, he's... I don't want it to happen. In a way, I'm actually almost glad it's animated, though, because that means I don't have to see it actually happen. Here we go. This is it. Oh, fuck you. Oh boy, let me just. I knew it. That's what I knew happened in the first thing. That's why I own this DVD. I own it. I saw the Cyberman on the front cover. I knew I had to get it. But this is the most unforgivable episode that they deleted. I'm sorry, but the fact that that would not survive is just. I'm glad we got the audio, but it's unforgivable in any way. Like that. Like, okay, I was just waiting to see if they put in Patrick's name, but like, especially if it hadn't been announced that that was going to happen. Like, I don't know if it was announced or not, but if it wasn't, I can imagine the confusion. I don't think it would have been announced because, like, that would have been so much better. Like, wait, what? What? Where's the fucking doctor? It's so fucking infuriating. Like, I swear that scene's survived. Because they've showed it in Modern Who. With, I think it was the episode where it had the first Doctor and 12. And obviously both regenerated. Because, like, he went back in because he's, like, delaying that last moment. Because the Doctor was at the same pole. And it had Mark Gatiss as well and stuff like that. He was one of the... was he the father of the Brigadier or grandfather? I'm not sure. He's one of the family of the Brigadier. But they showed it. Now, I don't know if... I swear they showed it with William and not with David Bradley. So I swear I've seen it. What I'm going to do after I finish this is I'm going to go on YouTube just to double check. And if I can find it on there, then obviously I'll tag that on the end so I can actually see the actual regeneration. Either that or I'll put it on Patreon. I'll react to it, put it on Patreon because obviously it'll be a very brief thing and link it if it does survive. But like, obviously the fact I don't... Yeah, the next episode hasn't survived either. Hang on. Because I own it. They're all animated, aren't they? I'm not reading the description. Obviously, I know what's in it because it's the title of the story. So I think they are all animated, aren't they? Yeah, none of the six. So like it's unforgivable that they would delete the first of the New Doctor's stories, but the first ever regeneration. Like, I know it didn't mean as much back then, but and they have limited storage space because they had to store it on a physical thing. But out of all the fucking episodes to delete, it really is infuriating. Like, part of me is glad. Because if I actually saw that with William Hartnell, I had tears in my eyes. I did have tears. But if I actually saw the actual regeneration, I would have cried. Even though I knew it was coming, I've known that this is the first appearance of the Cybermen was when he regenerated since I started doing Classic Who. I've known that. But I still would have got even more emotional. I am very glad I didn't see it. I am actually glad. I'm pissed off, though. I am pissed off at the BBC for deleting that episode. But the animation, it was similar-ish to like the older animation. It's better because they used shadows really well. Like Polly's face was a bit flat, not much detail. You could tell it was her though. But the likenesses were a lot better, even on Polly's face. But with the older male characters like Barclay and the general, or was he a general or is he a colonel? Cutler, wasn't it? Yeah. But the Doctor's face as well. The use of shadows and that on the Cybermen and stuff like that. Really, they used that to their advantage with this one. It looked really good. That was probably the best animation so far. Now, I'm going to ask my Patreons which, because obviously by the time this comes to YouTube, I will have reacted to the first 2 episodes of this. I'm going to ask, I believe is it in colour or is it all in black and white? I'm just double checking. Apologies. It's all in black and white, isn't it? Yeah, it's all in black and white. Okay, it's just a black and white one. So I don't need to ask about watching it in colour or black and white. Because when there's black and white animation and there's a colour version as well, I'll always ask, which ones would you prefer? Like, would you prefer me watching it to the close to the original as possible? Or would you prefer colour? Because I really liked watching the colour with the Toy Maker one. That was really... I liked the animation on that one. They tried something new. It was interesting. It was weird. And it fitted the story. And the colour, it looked good. It looked really good for me. But I feel weird now. I feel really weird. This one, I'll say it. Unless it cuts out now, plugging my camera straight into my laptop is obviously better. So it is that. That confirms to me. You guys can't see it because I've moved my laptop over to make the cable reach. But there is a little tiny port, a USB-C port that the hub with all the peripherals in plugs into. Literally, I will touch that now and things will cut out. It's that little thing in there. So if I can get that repaired, we should be all right. But if I have to get it repaired, it means I will be without my laptop for like a day or so. So things would get that. But so if I can make it last, I'll be all right. So I think we're like that. But I feel weird. William Hartnell is my favourite Doctor so far. He is. Like, I have Modern Who and obviously classic because I haven't watched other classic episodes yet. Even though my earliest memory of any kind is the 7th Doctor and Ace. I don't remember the episode. I can just hit this like a general idea of an image in my head. I feel weird that we haven't got William Hartnell anymore. I've not seen anything with Patrick in. Like, I don't think I've seen any clips. I might have seen like a brief clip somewhere, somehow, like in the thing, like History of Doctor Who type thing, that kind of thing. And obviously I saw Reece Shearsmith as him in The Adventures of Space and Time, like making of thing with David Bradley. But that was him as Patrick, not as the Doctor. I freaking love Reece Shearsmith, so if he pops up in Modern Who, I'm going to say it now, if he pops up in Modern, I want more Reece Shearsmith. I'm sorry, I really like him. He's bloody brilliant in everything. But I've not seen Patrick in possibly anything at all. Like, obviously I've seen his grandson. That's his one, or actually I've seen more than one of his grandsons. Was it his son? I know one of them was in the Robin Hood series, a family member with Richard Armitage. I think he played Much. I think, yeah, I want to say I don't know if he was his son or his grandson. And then I believe that he's related to the guy that played Dudley in Harry Potter as well. I think he's a Troughton family member. But I've never, as far as I know, seen anything with Patrick. So I'm interested to see what his Doctor is like. But yeah, I feel very weird. This is what's getting me emotional, is the fact that I'm done with William Hartnell. I'm getting emotional now because I've been emotional, like, difficult week. Family member possibly passing away anytime now type thing. Like, I didn't do Ghosts this weekend because of it. Because I just couldn't take watching something that dealt with ghosts and death and stuff like that. So I'm emotional anyway at the moment. The fact that I'm going to miss him. I really like him. I liked him from the beginning, and he grew on me so much, and he changed. His companions changed him for the better. He was still his grumpy old self. They didn't change him as a character. They didn't change who he was. He was still a grumpy old man kind of ish. But they made him more humorful. He was nicer to them. He was kinder in ways. And they helped him see different opinions, different views of things and things like that. I'm not if I carry on talking for much longer, I will get emotional because I feel I've got tears in my eyes again. I'm going to miss him. I really am going to miss him. I'm sorry. I'm going to... I can't do this. I can't do it. Ugh. I'm so glad I'm not watching Patrick's episodes. I got a week to prepare for having a different doctor. But, oh, boy. Oh, I feel very strange. I feel very strange. I feel very weird. But yeah. I really liked it, though. I really, really liked this story. It was really cool. It showed both sides of an argument of use of a nuclear weapon. Like I said before, I don't think they should exist. They should not exist anywhere. Nothing is worth that. But it was interesting for the time that this was produced to show both sides of the argument. And like, you can like sympathize with the general, with Cutler, because of his son, and you could see his side of the argument, but then you saw the other side of the argument. It's like, it could have turned into a fucking son. They, like, I don't know how close it was, but it's a lot closer than we are to our son. They would have burnt to a freaking crisp. Plants would not have survived if it had turned into that. And even if it had just like the nuclear fallout from that distance would have eventually come to Earth. And like you said, the plant life, vegetation would have been stuffed. There would have been possibly a nuclear winter. They don't know what would have happened. It would have been bad. There would have been a huge loss of life. So it was interesting and cool seeing that kind of thing being discussed. And I can imagine, like, just that discussion must have been terrifying back then. Oh. Yeah, I feel really weird now. I'm going to have to go from that, watching the first Doctor's regeneration. After this, I'm about to watch the Outlander Season 1 finale. Obviously, that's not going to be on YouTube for a few months, but that's what I'm about to do. So, like, I've got to go from that. Like, I know that's going to be emotional and difficult to watch and anxiety-inducing. I'm not prepared for that. I'm going to have to take a few minutes break to prepare myself for going into that. Because, yikes. Although it kind of fits going from Doctor Who into Outlander, considering the Outlander books were partly inspired by a character I haven't met yet in a story I haven't got to yet. I want to say he's a second Doctor companion, though. Because I believe he was in one of the not last episode I just watched, or he might have been, or the one before, the actual actor. So it kind of fits going from Doctor Who into that, you know? Like, whenever I get to that story, it'd be cool going from that story that inspired it, or partly inspired it, into that. It'd be cool. I don't think that story survived, though. I think that's going to be a reconstruction one, but the audio survived as far as I know, I think. But yeah, I don't know when it falls, and I'm not going to look into it until obviously I have to. But yeah. Daleks are back next week. I know that much, obviously. Just from the pictures look interesting. Animation looks interesting. I'm assuming it's going to be like that episode. Again, really like that one. I'm waffling on because I just feel really weird now. But yeah, I need to take a break before going into Outlander. I'm going to be so freaking drained. But I don't want to take too long to get into Outlander because I want to be able to have at least a little rest before my daughter gets home from school to recover. Because I've got editing to do. Because I've got to finish editing Turn Washington Spies. And that freaking episode was what I called the shit hits the fan episode. So to edit that, to do all that in one day, I'm just going to be, but tonight I'm just going to be like, I can't. I'm going to be a freaking bumbling mess by the end of the day from all this. But yeah, would love to know what you guys thought of this episode. If you got to watch the original airing or before it got deleted, if it was repeated, I don't know about repeats with Classic Who. I would love to know what you thought of the original episode if you got to see it. I would love to know what you thought of the animation for this one, of this story in general. Did you still find the Cybermen creepy? Because I did. I thought they were still very creepy. And no spoilers for the second Doctor. That's going to sound weird, saying second Doctor now. But yeah, Please, no spoilers. I do not want to know when that story that inspires Outlander comes up. I will say when I find out. I don't want to know a single thing. I'm excited. I believe this one is on BBC iPlayer, this animation, which is good. Like, I'm glad I own it because it's the second Doctor's first episode. But also it means I don't have, the fact it's on BBC iPlayer means I don't have to attach my disk drive, because now I've got my camera plugged into the side of my laptop. The disk drive would have to plug into the hub. And that would put more drain on that, which it's a lot easier for me if it's on BBC iPlayer. But yeah, I feel really weird. I'm going to have to get up, walk about, recover. And yeah, and then on to Outlander. Yeah, I would love to know what you guys thought. Apologies for those watching full length. Hopefully I've managed to edit around it with the camera issues. I believe for the first part, at least, I think my audio might have been a bit like left, might have been just in the left side of the thing, because when I looked down after one of the times, I saw the dial on my thing had the audio to one side. So if audio was left-sided or on the left side or right side predominantly at any point, I apologise. I must have knocked it, or fiddling around might have just... I don't fucking trust technology anymore. I don't bloody know. But yeah, if anything like that happened, apologies. I cannot wait to get a PC where I don't have to touch anything except for like to clean it and things like that, because obviously that's going to happen. Yeah, I feel weird now. I'm going to wrap this up because I've been waffling on way too long. Yeah, I feel very strange. I'm strange anyway, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I would love to know what you think, and I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give the notification bell a tick, you know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.